Welcome back to Awesome True React, and we're going to talk about night one of WrestleMania. But before all that, we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame of 2025.
Let's talk about Triple H. He was the first one who was inducted to Hall of Fame. And, of course, guess who he's going to be inducted by?
Shawn Michaels. It had to be Shawn Michaels. It was either Shawn Michaels, or Undertaker, or his wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, definitely. But well deserved because Triple H was never going to pick himself. So.
No. He said in an interview that he was trying to, wait until he retires. But wrestlers, they never retire anyway. So, you can't really wait. And you never know with life sometimes,
Yeah, but I'm glad that Nick Khan actually did that for Triple H because he had no plan of picking himself.
Of course.
So
then we're gonna have Michelle McCool, one of my favorites when I started watching wrestling. So it's finally cool that she finally turns Hall of Fame. I think every year I always say, "Why is Michelle McCool Hall of Fame?" And you said they're never gonna put her, and they finally did it.
yeah, I'm actually happy. Actually, she was one of the few I remember from your era because when Randy also was watching wrestling, I wasn't as much, but yeah, she did well deserved, and she of course being inducted by the Undertaker.
Even though I do think it should be Layla because Layla makes a little more sense, but I understand the wife, the husband, so I can't really be upset about that.
Yeah, definitely. And moving on next, we got Les Luger, who's gonna be inducted by DDP. So what do you think about that?
DDP is cool. It's cool. It's a cool second option because I know Sting should have been number one, but with the AEW Legend contract that I read now, that is not gonna make him go. Even though I know Triple H wanted him to come, it's just the contract kind of dodges that.
Yeah, that's why it is where you got a contract. And last for this is a natural disaster. It's the team by earthquake and typhoon, which fan of them when I was a kid. So now I'm kind of way older. But yeah, I was a huge fan of them in the early 90s. And this year, Hall of Fame is going to be great. I can't wait.
And also, we're going to have this new thing called the WWE Immortal Moment that's going to be inducted by CM Punk. And it's going to be Stone Cold versus Bret Hart in WrestleMania 13. So I'm guessing CM Punk, one of his favorite matches. And I don't really have a problem with that, to be honest.
And for those who haven't watched it, you need to watch it. That's one of my favorite matches of all time. Bret Hart and Stone Cold just killed it. It was just too good.
Yes.
No, and of course it was that good. They're the first one who had the first immortal moment.
Yes, the first match to get inducted in the Hall of Fame. But that's all with the Hall of Fame, and now back to the matches.
Yes, we're gonna start with the main event. That's gonna be CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and of course Roman Reigns. Which, damn, the three top. Now I shouldn't say the top three guys, but the top five at least. Or the WWE. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, top five. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy WrestleMania. It's very exciting for us to do our prediction video. It's how we started with Elimination Chamber, so it's gonna be fun. And I'm wondering who you gonna pick out of these three.
You know what? I haven't think about it, but I can't have to choose right now.
You do have to choose right now. Yeah, you have to choose.
Yeah. Okay. I think. From right now, I think just in case Cody win, you know what? I can pick CM Punk because it will work with Cody or John Cena. Which now that I think about it, I don't even know who's gonna win those two matches. So
it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be so who I think is gonna win? I want to go with the unpredictable one. I'm gonna go with Steph freaking Rollins because I feel like CM Punk and Roman Reigns is gonna start with a little feud, and Steph Rollins is gonna because he's very smart. He knows how to get everybody in their buttons. He knows how. Every time you see him wrestle, he knows how to curve stomp them in the right place. I don't know. Steph Rollins is very interesting, and saying Steph Rollins out of these big three is saying something, but. I don't know. I have a weird feeling that Steph freaking Rollins is about to win.
I mean, I'm not mad at that question because at that choice because look how Seth Rollins Paul Heyman is stuck now.
And talk about Paul Heyman. I saw something interesting.
Tell me.
Paul Heyman is in that same card with CM Punk, and Roman Reigns is all by himself. So it makes it very interesting, whose side Paul Heyman is going to be. Paul Heyman is going to be very important in this match. So our next match confirmed for night 1 is going to be Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Who do you think is going to win this match?
This is tough. I just don't see Jade Cargill losing right now. I can't pick Jade Cargill because it's her revenge. She gotta win the revenge.
She gotta win the revenge. I feel like this match is very more 50-50 than people really think because Naomi, new crazy character. If Naomi wins and beats Jade Cargill, that can make her one of the most main event stars. Like, she already won the women's title, but she can even win more gold with more more aura and more it's gonna be very different because it'll be more exciting for Naomi to win. Jade Cargill is the easy pick, but I'm gonna go a little bit in the dark side with Naomi.
No, you know what? I can be mad because it's a 50-50 match, to be honest.
So it's one of the most exciting matches because this, in my opinion, is the best story match out of every match in WrestleMania.
Part 1, of course.
Night 1, night 1, but yes.
So for our next prediction, we're going to start with the tag team match with the New Day versus the War Raiders, which...
The new Day.
the new Day, yeah, that makes more sense. But for this one, what's your prediction? Because it's kind of 50-50 on this one.
Yeah, it's 50-50. It's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be a little sleeper match, even though I think the other tag teams deserve this spot.
Yes.
But besides the point, I feel like the New Day and War Raiders are one of the best tag teams in Raw anyways. So who I think is going to win this match, I don't know. I think the New Day finally, get that go as a heel. They haven't been heel tag team champions for years. So I want to see the New Day get the tag team go and, be more important to the tag team division.
Oh, wow. I mean, actually, I'm staying with the War Raiders because they just won maybe a couple of weeks ago. I don't feel it will be right to say at WrestleMania, but damn, like I said, it's 50-50. But my pick will be War Raiders.
My pick is the New Day.
Let's see what's going to happen.
So we got one of my favorites making the WrestleMania card, El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. Who do you think is going to win this match, man?
I feel like since it's his first debut match in WrestleMania, it's got to be the Craig Americano. Even though I'll be talking trash about him in the past, because, I don't know, to debut in WrestleMania and lose, so, the Craig Americano.
I don't know. Rey Mysterio is a legend in the game, and usually he doesn't really lose that much WrestleMania, and, I don't know. I have a weird feeling that, Rey Mysterio is going to take this win from El Grande Americano, especially if they do something and add a mask versus mask, something similar to that. I don't know, Rey Mysterio is gonna win, and the end of the match, he might reveal that El Grande Americano is not Chad Gable.
I mean, if they add that mask, it's gonna be hard to stick in my pancake. So
I know, something like that, but if Rey Mysterio beats El Grande Americano, I think we're gonna see the reveal of him.
No, definitely. So this is gonna be it's more even than I thought. This match.
Yeah, if you really think about it, but I'm very excited. This is one of the matches. I know it doesn't look like it's not for the championship. But this is one of the most exciting matches I have, actually, for WrestleMania, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, which I'm kind of surprised we disagree on this one, but it was cool. So
my pick is Rey Mysterio.
My pick is a Grande Americano.
So we're going to have LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. This is still all night 1. And I don't know. It's going to be very unique. What do you think about this is going to be?
It's tough because every night just won the belt again for the second time, but Jacob Fatu is on fire. He just cannot be stopped. He's beating everybody. So if you asking me for my prediction, damn it, I guess I can have to pick. It's gonna be a tough one for Jacob Fatu, I think. What about you?
I don't know, Jacob. You can't really not bet on Jacob Fatu and I was really going for Jacob Fatu, but if Solo Sokoa comes in there, I feel like Jacob Fatu is gonna lose. I don't know if I see Solo Sokoa, LA Knight is gonna win. So I'm gonna predict LA Knight, retains his United States Championship.
Interesting, yeah. And we're gonna continue with the WrestleMania Night 1 prediction. It's gonna be Tiffany Stratton against Charlotte Flair, which I'm not really too happy with this match because before I even say something, what do you think? What's gonna be your prediction?
Since Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble, she was gonna it doesn't matter who she was gonna choose. If she chose Rhea Ripley or Tiffany, excuse me, like I don't know, she was gonna win it regardless. So I don't know who I want to win, or probably everybody wants to win. To be honest, it's Tiffy time, but who's really gonna win? My prediction is gonna be Charlotte Flair. I don't hate Charlotte Flair, by the way. It's just she wins all the time.
Yeah, it sucks. We finally agree on something. I think that Charlotte might win. That's my win. It's a good chance she's gonna win. And actually, I wanted freaking Tiffy time, but guess what? It's gonna be Charlotte time.
Yeah, I don't hate Charlotte. It's just she keep winning. She don't need to win more belts, but she's gonna break that record. So yeah.
Yeah, for no reason. So yeah, this is like the worst prediction for me. But yeah, Charlotte's gonna win.
But this is still gonna be a really good match. Stephanie and Charlotte, both incredible wrestlers. This is like what if a dream match. So, but besides who's gonna win, that's the sad part about it. But this is gonna be a great match. So this is gonna be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso is gonna face Ganta.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy match. Even though the story got started bad.
It started bad, but we're going up now. We're going up thanks to Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
And Jey Uso, incredible promo. My mother just died. Yee.
Yeah, my mother was crying.
Yee. My brother was in the hospital. Yee.
Yo, the crowd messed it up really bad.
So back to the match though. Jey Uso versus Gunther. At first, I don't know. It was looking like Gunther was gonna win, but now Jey Uso has something he could do this for Jimmy. And I think Jey Uso is gonna win this.
Yeah, after Gunther did to his brother, it's gotta be for Jimmy. Even though I'm one of the biggest Gunther fan, I'm all in on Jimmy.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm in on Jay. Jey Uso. I mean, it's a Uso. AOA, but yeah, I'm all in on Jay.
That's not what they want to hear. You think they want to hear that's just a Uso. It's like Rikichi saying their names wrong.
That was the funniest clip ever.
Yeah.
No, but it's Jay time. It's his time to win.
And you think this will open the show? I think this is going to open the show.
Yeah, that will be the best match to open the show because, come on. The way the last 2 or 3 weeks been, it'd be a G week. So G.
Well, it wasn't a Yeet Raw because there was no time for him to eat in that. But I think when coming to WrestleMania, now he's going to be eating everything and, so, and it's going to be cool. Hopefully Jimmy Uso is, I think he's going to be all healed and okay so he can come celebrate with, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. So this is going to be a great match to start, which it's supposed to. So, yes, this is the night 1 prediction of WrestleMania. So if you like what we doing, go with, you can follow us at
our Instagram, our TikTok, and our YouTube. Subscribe on the YouTube. And on TikTok, we're going to see WWE reaction videos, SmackDown, Raw, and WrestleMania.
And yeah, so I just want to say thank you for watching us and peace.